Rapunzel. Once upon a time, in a faraway kingdom, there was a girl named Rapunzel. She had the most beautiful golden hair that was as long as the tower she lived in. But poor Rapunzel was trapped in that tall tower by a wicked witch who wouldn't let her leave. "I wonder what it's like beyond these walls," said Rapunzel as she looked out of the window. "I dream of exploring the world outside," she sighed. Every day the wicked witch would visit Rapunzel, bringing her food and making sure she stayed in the tower. To get inside, the witch would call out, "Rapunzel, Rapunzel, let down your hair," said the witch in a commanding voice. Rapunzel would let her long hair down, and the witch would climb up. One day a kind prince was riding through the forest when he heard a beautiful song. It was Rapunzel singing to herself to pass the time. "What a lovely voice," thought the prince curiously. "Where is it coming from?" he wondered. The prince followed the sound and discovered the tall tower. He saw Rapunzel at the window, and he knew he had to find a way to meet her. That evening, after the witch had left, the prince decided to try something. He called out, just like the witch had. "Rapunzel, Rapunzel, let down your hair," called out the prince. To his surprise, Rapunzel let down her golden hair, and the prince climbed up to meet her. "Who are you?" said Rapunzel, surprised. "How did you find me?" "I heard your beautiful singing and had to meet you," said the prince kindly. "Don't worry, I'm here to help," he added. The prince visited Rapunzel every day after that. They became good friends, and Rapunzel told him how much she wanted to be free. "I want to see the world, not just this tower," she said determinedly. "I'll help you escape," replied the prince. "I'll bring a rope each time I visit, and soon we'll have enough for you to climb down," he told her encouragingly. Rapunzel and the prince started their secret plan to escape the tower. Finally, the day came when the rope was long enough. Rapunzel tied it securely to the window. "It's time! I'm finally going to be free," she said excitedly. With the prince by her side, Rapunzel climbed down the tower, leaving the lonely life she knew behind. The next day, when the witch returned and called for Rapunzel, there was no answer. The witch climbed up the golden hair and found the tower empty. "Rapunzel has escaped!" she exclaimed furiously. How could this happen? The wicked witch realized her plans had been foiled, and in her anger she left the tower forever. Rapunzel was free at last. She and the prince explored the world together, and Rapunzel saw all the wonders she had dreamt of. They fell in love and lived happily ever after in the prince's beautiful castle. "I'm so glad to be free and see the world with you," said Rapunzel happily. "We'll have so many adventures together, Rapunzel," replied the prince. "You'll never be lonely again." The end.